Greetings, traveler.
Cool. Alright. Let's get this warrior thing figured out. Alright, so let's look at my notes. What do we have for warrior? Is Arena harder now? Not particular, no. I mean, it's really hard. Like, you don't know. You have no idea. You have no idea of you have no way of knowing because you don't know what's correct right now. So it's more like, let's say everything changes. Does that mean it's harder? Or does that mean you just don't know how to do it yet? Does that mean, you know, like that's basically your definition, right? Does that qualify as being harder? If so, yeah, it's harder. But I don't think it's harder to do well. I think you just need to figure out. And I think once you figure it out, you're going to have a significant advantage over the competition. All right, guys. So what we got for our warrior notes. We need to worry about getting rushed down. We need to pick survival tools. So I might even pick the Mountain Fire over Gorehal. I'm not kidding. Gorehal doesn't feel like it would have done that much in those games. We want strong 3s and 4s. Mountain Fire would help with that. We don't want to greet the longsword, and we want to make sure we always tempo out. So I'm actually going to go with the Mountain Fire and just go for the survivability tools. The Cultist is good, of course. I think we want those. The 6 are like, health was such an insane resource in all of our games. Just a little bit more health would have allowed us to win the games. War Axe is good, but we want really strong 3s, so we're going with the Frost Rider. Frost Rider didn't disappoint. I think I'm going for the survival tool. I might be overdoing it a bit, but that's cool. I always like to overdo it a bit at the start, and then we'll backwards engineer it from there. So we don't have the Summoner this time, so I think Cleave for a little bit of initiative is good. I could go with the Mindbreaker, it's the same. Frosty could help us survive. Shield Block could help us survive. Sure, why not? Trying it out. Alright. Good 4s. This is also nice. Good 3s, good 4s, survival tools. That's what we're going for. A weapon. Probably the first weapon just because we don't have any yet. And we probably want some for spellstones. Let's see. I think there's maintenance. If there is, then we'll just play on a different server. That's fine. So Reaper, Grimy, or Brave. These are all good. Bloodworm helps with survivability? No, I don't think. I mean, yeah, kind of. But I feel if you can make it work, you're already in a good enough position to make it work. It's actually close. I don't think it's the Grimy. I think it's Bloodhoof or Reaper. For what we're trying to do. I'm just going to stick to the plan and we're going to see where that brings us, guys. We're just going to value survival tools very, very highly. Yeti or Lone would be really good. We got 2 4s. We got enough 3s, right? 1, 2, 3, 4-ish. This is really, really nice though. 2 4s, 4-ish 3s. Heroic Strike would be okay as well. So it's not Face Warrior but Control Warrior? Yeah, that's what we're trying. We're gonna try. We want to figure it out. I think I've never was so opposed to all drafting choices. That's because it's not necessarily something I'm drafting that I believe is the strongest. It's something I want to draft and I want to see what the feedback is, Keldoresh. Right? And that's how I learn. I just need to try it. I might learn slower than other people, but I learn very structured. The way how I learn, I crash and burn a lot of decks, but then at the end I have a very good understanding of what I want and what I don't want. I think I want the weapon destruction, but it's close. This is good for keeping you alive. This is also good for keeping you alive. This is also good for keeping you alive. Honestly, I think I might commit to the no 2 thing and just Let's just figure it out, right? I think normally you pick Gastropod. I just want to see how bad this is going to go. Alright. We have to pick the Spellstones because that's the whole point. My man right here. Alright. Another Illusionist through the Gastropod. I think we just pick another Illusionist. Prevent that face damage. So many 2/6 taunts on 4. I think it's still better than another 3. Now we need a couple weapons. Ventrico doesn't really feel like something we want. I don't think we want any of these. I think the Ventrico is still better than the Raider. Okay, Stono. That also gives you more value. I think Execute over Bog, first one. Just being able to be on the board. I think you pick the weapon now just because you have the Spellstone. Another big taunt. Scorpomatic could be a thing. I think we just want a big taunt. Now we go for the Reaper. How many 3s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. First mate, because we have the Spellstone or another Mountain Fire. Wow, H, thank you so much, man. Wow, nearly 3 years indeed. That's crazy. Thank you so much, H-Car. Thank you for staying subbed all this time, dude. First mate is just very nice. And we do have the 2 Illusionists to mitigate the damage. I think at this point it's a better pickup than the Mountain Fire, just because I'm hoping we get another Spellstone, right? And then we get to keep the Spellstone in the opening hand. Subaru's Worm or Mortal Strike. I think it's another good 3, just making sure we hit that. Woo! Fool's Bane was pretty insane every time we got it. Ghoul would be fine. I don't think it's close even that it's Bone Mare. But I'm liking the Fool's Bane. Just increases the chance that the next Spellstone is really good if we hit it. Okay. Mukla or Rotface. Actually, I have no idea. I'm gonna Lightforge this one. I'm just gonna pick Lightforge because I just haven't played with Rotface. I have no idea. They got Rotface at a 151. They got Mukla probably lower, right? 124. That's Rotface it, boys. Armorsmith. Survivability tools. I know a guy could be okay, but I think we want those armor gain tools, right? Visual bug there, okay. And brawl. Okay, so we didn't get the 2 Spellstones, but I think this is going to give you a much better feel for what you want. Because all the losses were because we got killed, not because we had too little stuff. So that's going to be a really good way to test it. How can you not pick Zerus when you have 2 Molten Blades? Oh, you're not being serious, sorry. Okay. I was thinking like, what the fuck? What does one have to do with the other? You have the Ungreaton for the late game. I mean, Spellstone gets kept in the opening hand every time. It's close. I'm not sure whether the deck wants a Brawl because we're so good at taunting and surviving. Crawler? No. We don't want 2s. We want our 2s to do survivability stuff. I think the Hog Rider is going to be better than the Brawl, and I think it's pretty close. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Whew, okay, that's cool. This is really cool. Like, this draft might go 0-3, but it gives us a good indication. Like, so why do I draft this way, right? It's because if this deck does decent, then we know that we're onto something and that we need to just follow this pattern. Because I feel like we didn't really get what we wanted in terms of a nice balance. I went kind of overkill on the not dying thing, right? We picked 2 illusionists, we picked 2 braves, I picked a stag, we picked Ali Armorsmith, we skipped a reaper. So this is just really towards one end of the spectrum, like the not dying part. If this does well, then you know, like, holy shit, if I can refine this a little bit and then pick some more value in there, we got ourselves a recipe. So I'm gonna open up the betting, guys. I think I'll pick 6 just because we're experimenting, right? We're gonna keep it a bit more interesting. So the bet is for 6 this time. Do we touch it? I think we need the 3 if we're doing this. This looks really nice. Well, this was a nice game. Greetings. Hey, what's up, Collins? Ooh, warrior? Yeah, we just went 5 with a warrior, and this is so interesting, man. I'm actually going to put warrior in one of my test classes. I think I'm going to only focus on like 3 or so classes, and I think warrior is going to be one of them, just to figure it completely out, and then we can exchange notes. I forced the draft pretty darn hard. Like, the draft was like, are you sure? We can do all kinds of wonderful things. And I was like, nope, give me this thing. And I was like, okay. How did the druid run end? 2 and 3, I think. Nice.
This guy's toast.
This guy's toast. Sure. You can dagger and take it out. I can hit it again next turn, right? To play safe or not to play safe? Hey Silic, can you keep it in English, please? What language do you speak most off stream? English, to be fair, but Dutch for a good part. Like, it's just because off stream I still do a bunch of things for the stream. Like, I feel if I bump in, he just daggers and goes in, and I think I want to use the weapon. It's a close call. Pre-hits for the armor. I don't think I care too much for 1 armor over having a 1/1, if that makes sense. Ooh, coin in out. Ooh, damn, Eater of Secrets coming down. This is a bit unfortunate. I think because we have the Fool's Bane coming in, we keep the 1/4 alive. Or like we don't pre-hit. I think the 3 classes you should focus on are Warrior, Shaman, and Rogue. Yeah, those were my picks, Stein. I think Paladin can be in there as well, but I think I'm gonna do Warrior, Shaman, Rogue. Is that the first coin eater in history? Yeah, well, without hitting the secret, yeah, for sure. I speak English off stream as well. Fuck you. Venture Coast seems really nice here because we have Fool's Bane into Spellstone. Seems like the perfect time for your boy Venture. Since when is the bet will we go 6+? Since I said we're gonna go 6+ for this one. We're not that much of a man, are we? I don't think so. I think we're quite happy not taking an extra 10. Loktar. Totally fine not being that much of a man. We got 3 5/5s coming up. Take it like a man. I only got one Spellstone offered Collins. Otherwise, I think it'd actually be a pretty good deck, but we'll see. I'm focusing hard on survivability. Like, I forced that so hard in the draft. I was just going 100% ham on survivability. Shadow Strike in hand? Yeah, we was looking at the thing. Wait, what? Oh, you have Jade cards in your deck, I guess. I love omelets.
Out of my jungle.
Oh, I grabbed the face again.
Amazing.
That is what 3 5/5s do to your face.
Smart moves. I concede.
Alright. Game 1. You would have preferred more Forest? I picked Forest pretty highly. I picked Yeti over a good 3. I picked Stegodon over something. I picked the Bloodhoof Brave over the first Reaper Cons. I'm not sure if you would have been proud of me, but I fought for the 3s in the Forest, dude. I went out of my way to make it happen. I'm not sure if this is good enough. We want Spellstone, we want the N'Zoth, we want the Premium 3, right? Like, you could keep this, but I think that's not ambitious enough. Ooze seems more useful against Rogue. Well, you're killing him next turn, so getting a Hog Rider for the potential taunt seems much better, right, Shadowley?
Job done.
Ooh. Hit him with the turn 2 play. You weren't playing today, right, Collins? Just verifying. Three 3 seems much better.
My eyes are open.
Let's start some trouble.
Let's start some trouble. Oh, man, this just feels so good. Just to have that Spellstone into the thing.
I haven't half the course.
Bam.
In the best shape of my
Secrets? No.
But we fight.
We can go in here, boys, or we can piggy. We can take the piggy to the market. So if you Fool's Bane, we'd enrage the 2/6, put face into it, then put face into the 2/5 and into the 2/3, probably sack the 3/1, leave him with a 3/1 versus our 5. We'd have our weapon equipped, so we could get the things. That's looking pretty good to me, to be fair.
start running.
Sack the 3/1 or use the face. Can probably use face again, right? 3/1's kind of the same as the weapon charge anyway, so we get to go face with it. Loktarugar! It's kind of funny.
What you want?
What you want? Sure. Favor's good for him, but not the penguin. Not the penguin. I think we just keep being on the board here. We're healthy enough. We don't need the AoE. picked you over a pretty good card. Chat, refresh my memory. What did I pick the piggy over?
This piggy's going to market.
It was pretty close in the end. Brawl. Yeah. Brawl indeed. Thank you. Thank you for refreshing my memory. Feeling pretty good on that turn. Brawl and Crawler. Yeah, I wasn't really going for twos, so... Yeah. You'll be busy in a couple hours? Alright, man.
Power consumes me.
Speak your peace.
You want to go look at the draft? You should, you should. I'm sure that it's not perfect, seeing as I made some experimental picks, but it should be fun nonetheless for you to look at.
This piggy's going to market.
You don't like Brawl right now? Yeah, it's cool, man. It's cool. We'll have a lot to talk about. Because I think there is enough potential in Warrior, and there's enough specific drafting you can do for it to be really interesting. So I'll take up Warrior as one of my main classes, and we'll figure it out.
Follow the rules.
Follow the rules.
I'll put it on your head.
Follow the rules. Come back. Follow the rules. I choose you. Oh. Ho, ho, ho. So the 4-1's gonna take care of itself. We could try to gain some armor here, but I don't think we need to. I think we're quite happy with Stonehill and Reaper. Start pushing Littleface. Probably the Hatchling. Chimps to the Golem's good though. It's good. Actually, we can activate it with the armor. Okay, I'm down. Enough potential in Warrior. Imagine and Shady or anyone else saying that a month ago. Yeah, it's kind of funny. 5'9" is humongous. Okay. He's trying to find equality and consecrate in one box. He's like, come on, baby. Turtle is terrible in Paladin if you're not on the board. Sure. Enjoy your cards, buddy. Enjoy your cards.
Go away.
I was kind of sure he would Aldor. Easy 12-0. Whew. Man, that's 2 games. I don't think this deck ever goes 12, just because we built it too defensively. But it wasn't designed to go 12. It was designed to test a certain philosophy.
Bring it on.
We can keep the Fool's Bane, that's absolutely a thing. But I don't think so in a deck with... I think we have enough weapons now, right? 2 Moltons, First Mate, Reaper in this. We could keep it, it is a comeback mechanic. We want to look for Spellstone, we want to look for a good 4-drop. Those are pretty important. We skipped Gorehowl, interesting. Yeah, it was first pick, right? Collins was first pick. And I was going off my previous Warrior experience, and I think the Mountain Fire is like insane for what we're trying. It's a close call there. Keep a yes or no. Oh, we hit the Spellstone. Yeah, baby. Alright. It's looking okay. Got the Rot Face. Depending on how fast he is, that might be good. Oh, and it came back. Very nice. You like tossing the fool? I like tossing the fool. I pity the fool that gets tossed. Oh. What does Mountain Fire do? It is a 3-mana 4/3 that, if it dies on your opponent's turn, you gain 6 armor. Sure. That seems like a lot of work, dude. But you can have it. I'm going to trade it off to play around the ghoul.
This only works.
Sure. Or Blood Razor, for that fact. They would have all been bad. Need another weapon.
I have an axe.
The first of the army of the taunts. I guess we are getting executed, or he's got like 3 damage. Okay. Not what I expected, but sure. Alright, I guess we equip the Fool's Bane? Yeah. You want to get at least 2 5/5s, right? So. Loktar Ogar. Wait, you didn't even take the Reaper. I know, right, Carlos? I know. What I picked there? Reaper, Gadgeteer. Was it Brave or what was in there?
This only works on
Combo breaker. He's going for that value. That was a Brave? Yep. That's cool. Armor first? Well, we didn't take any of the damage, right? So, armor first didn't really do anything wrong there, right, Grotu? Also, I don't think armor first is that big a deal. It's arena after all, right?
Sharp gadgets and steel.
Sharp gadgets and steel. Oh, hey there, Gorhal. Looking pretty stupid right now, eh? So we can just drop the Rot Face, but there's too much chance he gets to one-shot it, right? Well, maybe not. I'm kind of liking the Bloodhoof Brave. Plus Mountain Fire this round and bump here. So the Brave dies to this in his face. That's another 5 he takes though. This goes to 5, which we can finish off here. He gains the armor, so he won't mind. I think we want the tempo on board, yeah. I could just kill his 2/7. That's probably better, right? He gains the armor. But I think it's better to just snip it. Chooses to take less damage and sack the Stonehill. I think with the armor gain incoming, I don't love that play. Ooh, we could Rot Face to tank the 3 here. Seer is not good enough. If he has a 1 damage AoE, this is gonna get weird. We could Rot Face to play around the 1 damage AoE. Like maybe just Rot Face double trade. I kind of like that, yeah. Because then you put him in a position where he's like, ah, fuck, maybe I can't AoE. By the way, guys, how are you guys enjoying these kind of streams? I know I usually test a lot, but this is fairly experimental, right? Huh. Can't one-shot it, it seems. That's good. Because usually I do a lot better because I'm always like learning, but now I'm doing some really experimental shit, right? Yeah. Deal. Pretty good, pretty good. Hit him with the stone.
Out of my jungle.
It'd be for this turn if you pick this, right? Because I don't want to play the Gloom Eater. We're pushing 10. So either pick Armor Smith, play Armor Smith, or pick the Gloom Eater. And don't play it this round. I guess we want to spend our mana, so... I think I might armor up over putting the mate on board. We'll see whether it matters. Got 2 more Molten Blades and stuff. I think the armor up is nice. His turn. He might be too low though. I feel like if he had a ping for this, he would have done it already.
I wonder.
I feel like we're always playing this. I think we still have to play this. I feel like we're also playing this. We're doing this. We're doing this. We're doing this. I think it's just smart here. I think we get him as low as possible. Can someone unban Iconoplastic? And careful with links, my friend. Okay, he doesn't have the ping for the 5-1, so we should be fine. This looked like a loss when he equipped the Gorehowl. But just being on the board, being the first guy to spell stone, that's really nice. I enjoy your back to the roots, Shady Smork.
Garrosh versus Uther.
I will fight with honor. Victory or death.
So having a 2 to play in this kind of list is definitely good. You could keep this hand to like protect the 4-3 with the stag. Collins, is it crazy to keep this in this kind of deck? It's Paladin, so finding the Spellstone is a little less relevant, I think. First mate would obviously be amazing. Finding a little bit of a better 3 could be nice, but it's pretty much just Frost Rider, right? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep. But tell me whether you would have done something else. Dude, this Spellstone loves those. Oh man. Keep it? Alright.
Accidents, they happen, you know?
The light dims, but we fight.
Fool's Bane's a really nice hit. Oh my god, dude, could you not? Could you chill the fuck out, my friend? I think you just Violet and don't do anything. Let him kill the Violet and then Stag. And then Fool's Bane to clean it up. But dear god.
This only works on the super.
Pretty good start.
The first wish is free.
I guess we don't like killing for threes. Wow. All right. So definitely stag, right? Ooh.
Look behind you.
We might actually get to do the thing without taking damage. I've seen the legendary choices. Rotface was correct. yeah. I light forged it, as you may have heard. I was like, I'm just gonna light forge it because I've never played with Rotface. So, I mean, I don't think, or not enough. Man, that immunity. Probably sack this at the end. We could also hit. Let's just deliver him the bad news, right? Let's start with this. I think taking a damage on this is almost always better than burning a charge, so we'll do that. And we're never trading off a 4-1, so we'll do that. Yeah, I think you just kill the 3-5 and then suck into the 3-4.
Look behind you.
At 29, boys, let's go.
Light. Astonishing.
Let me think.
Spell power consecration there, yep. And we got to keep a charge, which was nice. White trade instead of Smork. Paladin. Kings. Pig.
Let me think.
Shield plus buff. Like, yeah, just Paladin. Paladin is the answer to your question, my friend. Alright. We just Reaper here, right? Reaper's insane. Reaper into the 5/5s. Like, sure, we throw away a charge, but who cares? Like, being able to summon an additional 5/5 is just totally worth throwing away that charge. With that knowledge, we could have maybe kept this at 6 and hit once more, but I don't think it's worth it. I think the flexibility of maybe not Reaper being good here, right? 5/5s into a quality consect. That's too priesty, Soup. Let me, whatever he says. Alright, we're gonna go kill it because of Steed. Going in, boys.
You gotta pay up.
Hey, that's not a bad ratio right now, Collins. It's not a bad ratio, I'll take that. Am I drawing with the block or not? I'm pushing a minimum of 10 face here, so he's down to 18, we'll have 15, 17, 19. I think it's better to just play 2 minions.
I wonder. Generation.
Kinda wanna freeze this 4/4. I'm not sure if we have lethal through the Steed, so I don't really wanna let him Steed the 4/4. Okay. Five, 2, 5, 1, 9, 13. Not there yet. Do we draw? Probably not. Want to develop a body. Do we have to add something? No, Equality Consecrate, or maybe Primordial, right? Primordial 4/4. He's dead to Primordial, so we don't have to add something. We might not have lethal through that, but I think we do. 5, 4, 5, 1. Yeah. He's like, darn, he started attacking. Darn it. He didn't just give up. We are drawing very well. Yes, I agree. This is not, but yeah, we have been getting lucky. That is 100% true. Right. I think we mull hard for the spellstone, we mull hard for a good 3. Those are the things we want. He figured it out. I'm out of here. That is a very good 3. We got a 2 potentially. Maybe coin 3s. We'll see. Ooh, that's very nice. All right.
Reporting for duty.
Ooh. Yeah, that's too good. That's too good. Because he either rally blades and then we use him, or he doesn't and then we trade healer guy. Like, most plays are really nice here. Not Blessing of Wisdom, no! Sure. Do we give him the use or not? It's very, very slow. But I think it's actually fine because he's just making dudes. Is this wrong, guys? It might be wrong. But I don't think so. Well, why is it bad? He plays kings, but if he plays kings on any of these guys, it's kind of the same deal. Yeah. I actually think it's correct. Armor made to fit. Shield block trade, go for fatigue. Well, I know you're joking, but even if we want to go for fatigue, why would I draw, right? No, mine! Man, these spellstone draws. Alright, so to kill the 4-2 or to not kill the 4-2. This always happens. And this always happens. I think we just kill it, it's Paladin. Keep him off the board. Like, you can try to make this work, but a buff on this. Although, to keep him off the board next turn, there's a higher chance we can keep him off the board if we keep the 4-3. Kings means we go back with the 4 and his board is empty. A weapon means we have ooze. If I trade off this 4-3, there is a almost 0% probability I can clear his board. No.
You will pay for that, cur.
Sorry, buddy. Yeah, I think it's better. Yep. Like, this feels bad, this feels really bad, and obviously it's a little bit unlucky. But I think there was no chance we would clear the other way around. So I don't regret my decision. Also, he played a 1-dude fungal, that's not that bad. We're gonna need to find our weapons though. So we can clear with the execute. But I think to go with the armorsmith is okay, because the steed isn't that bad now, right? You will pay for that, car. This might be a game where we need to, like, go fairly slow. He's 3 cards deeper in for fatigue, but warrior doesn't want to go fatigue. The hero power is so weird. You get so outvalued before you hit fatigue. Moat Lurker, okay. Hit the Fool's Bane here and we just win, right? What is a weapon? I would love to hold the Subarus one more round, but I don't think we can. I think I need to put stuff on the board to increase the chance I get to kill the Moat Lurker. There's the steed. There's the bump. We have executes. If the weapon turns into something good, we might be in a good spot. Obsidian shard. Another class. Okay. So execute. Trade. Shard this guy. That's good enough for me right now. That gets us the armor smith. I think we start with the execute and see what's up. Alright, I'm guessing it's get down then.
Of course.
Okay. Could be Hand of Salvation. Maybe a no, it's not redemption, right? I guess repentance. It is Hand of Salvation, so he gets to stag it on. Oh, and it returns it to full life. Oh, I forgot it got to full life. Holy shit. Got wrecked. Feels bad, man.
Incredible.
It is incredible. That's a good lesson.
That is incredible.
When they Blessing of Wisdom one of our minions in the early game, should we care at all? No, I mean, you should care a little, but you definitely want to take good trades. That secret is insane. In that situation, yeah. Usually it's really not too bad. I think we need the 5/5s on board. I don't think we hit. There's still a 2/7 in here. It's not over yet.
Not on my watch.
Oh, that's pretty damn nasty. That is pretty darn nasty. I guess he takes care of the other one. Yeah. We would need to draw Fool's Bane here. Fool's Bane is a way to win. Play the Violets, go in, Fool's Bane. Can't get the Fool's Bane anymore if we draw, not with the Violet. But I think drawing is the only way. Reaper, that won't do either. So in a world where we win, what happens? He won't kill this off. So I won't be able to play this in my Fool's Bane. How much does he have? Am I dead regardless? He's got 6, 10, 15. We got 16. So we're not dead without armoring up.
You will pay for that.
You will pay for that, car. We have 5 hits with Fool's Bane in this thing. I think that's the only way. So I think I need to cleave, hit this thing, hero power, not die, hit the Fool's Bane, with the Illusionist go from there, right? Yeah, I think that's the only way. Hit Fool's Bane now. Play Illusionist, go in. Fool's Bane, go in, go in, go in, go in, go in. Right. Is it looking rough? Yeah, it was a huge misplay with the hand. But that's the first time I see the secret go off. Now it'll be more in my awareness. Like I'll be thinking about it a bit more. Ah, he's got the thing. Yeah, there was definitely a chance if we got to the moat. It's definitely a chance. Blocked by battle.net. Yeah, it just blocks any kind of link. Xtex. I know you can specialize it, but I'm just not very good with it. I looked for it first, but I couldn't find any way to allow certain links. With a deck like this, you might even throw here to find Spellstone, because Spellstone against Mage is really big. Although you kind of need to coin 3s, so I think we keep 1. Okay. I have to say, I'm pretty fascinated already by just trying to make Warrior work. I don't think it requires that much work, but It's just trying to find the best way to make it work. Mr. McMahonface, thank you for the 8 months in a row, man. Still love that name. Much appreciated. Ooh, he's passing. He's passing. Not hitting the 3, the second 3 here kind of sucks. But we're okay giving this up 1 for 1. Because then we can go either 3 or coin 4s. Volcano Slurpee, also a creative name. Thank you for this up. Welcome. Enjoy your Twitch Prime emote, sir. Or madam, depending on which one you are. There's coin. But I think it's coin Blood Oof and then play Yeti.
I have an axe to grind.
You're playing on Asia? Wait, so where's the maintenance and when? Sorry. So if we hit here, he hits here. If I don't hit here, he double trades and I just don't take the damage. That seems to be more, yeah, that seems to be better.
The grave buys you no rest.
Sure. It's a good play for him. The piggy helps us get a nice turn here though. Spellstone's a good draw as always. I think we're just purely playing defense. Because we can get so much tempo late or... This piggy's going to market. I'd hit here, the punish isn't more than 2 damage. Well, we want it to survive because we have the piggy, right, Camel? I'm not saying it's not going to survive otherwise, but it's just like we want it to live. Oh god. I don't think the game is fast enough for us to Molten Blade. I think we shield block, maybe give up the Illusionist, which is kind of sad. He might have a Flame Strike though. Maybe we should pre-hit Stag, Hero Power. No, then he can kill it off. Maybe it is just Stag. Yeah. What am I doing, right? Let's not get too greedy. I think you just do it like this. You can't log in at all, so you can't select servers. So wait, is there no way to do it? I thought there was a way to do it. Take it on. Yep. Twig is kind of crazy. I don't think it's good now. I think we need another weapon from it, right? But if you get Twig and Warrior, it's nuts. Because if you get it like turn 4, you break it and bam. You're just going off. Well, this is bad. I was really hoping for a weapon capable of killing the Ventrico here. Now I might Twig, because next turn we can do some disgusting stuff, right? Oh my god, we can do such disgusting stuff. Oh yeah, we twigging, boys, we twigging. Oh, and that's so good. Because I was like, I was thinking about the runes and I was thinking I can't play this first, right? But yeah. Okay, so figure out my turn now. We're gonna have 8 mana. So I can play Illusionist and Fool's Bane. Which means I want to hit something first. One of these guys. And then I can play the boys and Hero Power. That's insane. So we do this.
This only works on the city.
We do this. I might cleave to preserve a charge, but no. Just use the charges. We do this. I think that deserves a greetings, right? And we're at 25. That's the insane part, right? And we're at 25. You're just sitting like, what the fuck just happened, man? I was just playing against the warrior and then he started doing some shit. Do I kill this? I don't think so. I don't think we rot face yet, right? How do you gain so much armor? Oh, right, ice barrier. I think we kind of sniff out whether he's got removal. And then we hit him with the rot face later. Meteor? Yeah, meteor was nasty. Temporous without the side effect, yeah. Well, we had to give up our Molten Blade for it, but it was well worth it. Especially because the Molten Blade procced the Spellstone. That made it completely worth it. Rot Face, he used Meteor. Well, you never know whether he's got another one. You know, using a removal doesn't guarantee that the opponent has no more removal, right? Oh man, this cleave. Okay, I think we Rot Face now. Because we don't really have a great play otherwise. So Rot Face baby, and then well, he's gonna want to meteor this, so maybe we should put this in the middle, right? Yeah, that makes way more sense. It's unlikely. It's arena. Would you draft a meteor and a polymorph? I would. Heck, I would draft 3 meteors. So I don't think you can say it's unlikely that they'll have a second removal. Do we put the Rot Face on 1 here? I feel like it's greedy not to. The Frost Rider is a very awkward draw. We could just freeze and smirk. It sets up lethal. I think freeze and smirk is better. Freeze and smirk. Rot Face will spawn a Happy Rack, which will then heal the Rot Face. Nice play. Blizzard? Oh, baby. Give me that legendary. Golems are Gil's best friend. That's crazy, right? This plate, it's funny, it's like, it's not like you're the control, but you act like you're the control for the majority of the game. Like, you're like, alright, I'm the control, I'm the control, I'm the control, and 3/5/5s, motherfucker, go, 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 go! Right? That's kind of how Warrior feels right now. What did the other Warrior go? 5, I believe.
Garrosh versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin. Victory or death.
Ooh, Modern Fire against Hunter. Although we're probably not going to be able to keep it. Like, we're probably going to have to sack it. But still.
Job's done.
Good to know I should save my Dragonfires for the Warrior spells on turns. Well, you didn't need me for that, right, Soup? It's like, should I keep Spellstone for when the Warrior plays 3/5/5s? I don't know. I already did that previous patch with Scream, so... think we still play the Mountain Fire. It's just better against the bow, right? Gain the 6 armor. We'll trade it off if we have to. We're not going to get greedy with it. I could execute. Honestly, I could execute. I don't think we do. But I could... Oh, actually, I could just execute Molten Blade. Huh. We can't go too fast here. I don't think so, because I still have Illusionist. But I could execute Molten Blade. Like, we should entertain that possibility that it's correct here. Because if he bows us and just smirks us for 6, we're still at 30, but we're off the board. And the Brave is going to get killed for free. Yeah, actually, I think you take it, right? I think you take it. Like, we're playing against the Hunter, right? No greedy business here. Really, really, really wasteful with our cards, but the Hunter's off the board, right? So... why not execute next turn? Because I want to play the Bloodhoof Brave next turn.
You gonna sleep with the bishop?
I think we still Brave, but it's tempting, right? I think you have to Brave here. Next turn you have 3 and Cleave.
I have an axe to grind.
This feels so messy, why not just play a 4 and 3 death rattle? I think this is safer. I feel like we're cleaving this round, so... do we cleave first, see where we stand, maybe heal up our Brave?
What now?
We might take more damage if we hit this, but pre-hitting this seems so fucking dumb if the cleave doesn't even go there. We could also not cleave, we could also just kill here. Play Mount Fire, Hero Power. That's totally fine, right? That's actually totally fine, we don't have to cleave. Cleave can go horribly wrong. Cleave can enrage this and like hit this, and then we're fucked, right? There's no reason to cleave. The more you look at this board, the more it's like, why am I cleaving? Doesn't do anything. Cleave is just a liability here. It can be amazing, or it can suck really hard. This is still a nasty board for him to deal with.
You are not welcome here.
Sure. Okay, so we can't heal the Brave to survive the trade because it will unenrage. We can just trade the 5/5 free kill the... probably the Marsh... no, the Marshal dies to cleave, right? So we should free kill this and then freeze this. And the next turn we can go in here. Is that greedy? Should we just trade and drop double 3s? Trade, drop these guys? I think the trade here happens, so I'll get that out of the way. So now it's either trade here, play double 3s. Next turn, 7 mana. Armorsmith Cleave, save your freeze, yeah. Yeah, it's actually not required to do something else.
This only works on the Superman.
Save the freeze for when you need it. Sure. Armorsmith looks pretty good versus the wolves. I think we sack the 3/3 into one of the wolves though, and then free kill the 1 and 3.
What now?
Give him on the back foot. If he plays walls, the cleave will clear.
Of course.
Killing the 1/3 because cleave kills the 1/2. So if he plays... oh no, the cleave won't clear. But it's still the best play, right? Regardless. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Forceful. Yeah, the squid face was pretty nuts, man. Bowman. There's currently one wolf in there, right? Seems like it. This feels like a good moment to freeze. Kill the 1/2, freeze the Bowman, hero power. Next turn, maybe use the cleave. Get either the Ventrico or the Piggy out, depending on what works.
Take this!
Look behind you.
Kaladar and Retro drafted a warrior yesterday and drafted it insanely greedy. So many weapons and unidentified shields. Would you say that's the way to go with warrior these days? So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to just survive, which is working fairly well. So I'm doing pretty much the exact opposite. We have the Reaper cleave play. Can we leave him with Ventrico into this? That's a question. This is going to summon a 3/3. 5/5 in the crab, then cleave, see where we stand? So if we Reaper this, a 3/3 spawns, and then we have to kill it with the Illusionist, which is kind of weird. And then he trades in here. We don't really need the untargetability anymore, right, though? Alright, a crab. I don't need to kill it now, right? But it's why not, right? It's a beast, so... It's a beast, let's not be greedy. With the knowledge that the 2/3 can spawn, should we have done that differently? Piggy's looking good. No Call of the Wild. Oh wow, so he picked the big taunt. It's nice. Yeah, this seems fairly straightforward. Whee. Whee. Keep it on 4, I guess. Face tanking a Ventrico and then only having 35 health left. Lich King? No, another Stonehill. Oh, you hero powered or we're playing that? That seems really wrong. Oh, no, he had Ventrico. Never mind. It's not wrong at all. I just forgot about the Ventrico's effect. Molten Blade is a little off. We're definitely going to save it this time. So... How are we trading? Dunk. I mean, we can full trade here if we wanted to. I think you have to kill this. This is too insane. So it's like trade here or not. If I go face, he gets to kill this. If I trade, I have 10, 17. I have lethal anyway, so I'm going to take the trade. It's a little bit too perfect. Roll GG. Wow. Just like so defensive this entire game. There was just no moment where he could overpower us, right? We're just like, nope, none of that. I'm gonna execute your guy. I'm gonna use my Molten Blade. You're not gonna get through. Very, very defensive. Oh, that's crazy. Nice. All right, let's go for the 7. Alright, let me pay out these boys. Alright, Uther. We'll make this one for 10. So this is fine. Because you're afraid of this getting rally bladed, but we have ooze. Keeping cleave is an option, but I think we'd rather find a 4. Okay.
duty.
It's debating us. We can just play the 2, but this can gain us way more armor later. I think coining out the Mountain Fire seems more than fine.
Obliteration. I love omelets.
Takes the trade. Very disciplined.
I wonder.
It's bad if he plays taunt, but then we just counter taunt him, right? So we got the 6 armor from the Mountain Fire, which was pretty big. Okay, far left card didn't keep it though, but weapon or so many trades. No dire wolf, please. Early turns are the most crucial. They can be. Ooh. We're so happy we have this seer. And we're down to the shitty weapons. Feels good, man. This is a nice pickup, though. It's a lot of armor, and we might not even need the seer then. Well, whether you trust in me or not, it makes no difference, right, guys? YOLO? I'll do my best, man. I've always found those messages a little weird, but you get it, I guess. Wow. I would have traded with the 3-3 for sure. Feels like we have lost. I love how we get all the shitty weapons now. This is going to be a 7-8. If I play both of these, that's my highest chance, right?
What now?
Yeah, we need to spread.
This only works on the simple.
Yep. Got the sludge, so... But still, not a good spot to be in.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. If we hit our second illusionist, might be fine. If we knew we were gonna draw this, we'd keep her, of course. Well, shall we go with the Stormforged Axe? It will overload us out of Rotface.
What now?
The Stormforged Axe doesn't do that much here, right? No, I think we need to do better. So we're gonna need an execute at least. He needs to play heavy into the seer and I need to top deck execute. I think we're at that range now. Rally Blade plus Yeti. I'm kind of assuming... Well, maybe we should have, yeah. Maybe Rally Blade plus Yeti was better. I don't know. I don't think we can really win. We kind of need to hit the execute, right? If we hit the execute now, it's pretty good.
Reporting for duty.
Nope. Alright.
Well,
We don't win this one. Fungomancer broke us there. And then it was downhill from there. So what did we need, which we didn't get? We got the 3/3. He got Napper, which was unfortunate. It's just a fungal. It's the fungal, yeah. Fungal was insane. On top of the Outfitter. I think Mountain Blade is downgrading your deck. Were you here for the draft? And if so, which card would you have picked over it? Average place? If not, I don't think the comment makes much sense, right?
Garrosh versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
Victory or death!
Could throw this potentially. It's only Frost Rider, which we want more. I think I still throw it. Or maybe not. No, we still need to be able to coin threes. You could consider to keep Molten Blades. No, you want Spellstone. You want good threes. You want a good four. You don't want Molten Blade. Okay, let me rephrase it. Why do you guys want to keep Molten Blade in the opening hand? We'll reverse engineer it and come to the conclusion that way.
Greetings.
Thank you, Brandon the King. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did Jackie just start a new arena run? Oh no, heading into play mode. Feels bad. I saw a notification here. I was like, what? For 1 damage on turn 1 to get you baited. I don't know. Thought there was like reasoning behind it. Because Molten Blade doesn't change when you draw it. Sure. That doesn't mean you want it on turn 1 though.
For no one.
Why do I even bother keeping the 3 if the other 3 is not going to show anyway? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 threes. It can be useful and sometimes game changing. Playing a 3-drop on curve is usually more... Yeah, so, I mean, I don't think it's a good argument to say, well, it could do this. Where it's like, well, every card can do something. You could keep Rotface in your opening hand and coin it out, and it could summon the Ragnaros and heal your face and save the game for you. That's a possibility. It could also not do that. Right? So it's... I think it's not so much, is there a useful application for this card? That's not the question you should ask. It's like, is it better than the other cards? Because that's what it's competing with. It's competing with the other cards. Thank you, Flav. Thanks so much for the dollar, man. Donating with the quest mode. I wish it would add games I can use without a VPN. Thanks for all the fun. Cheers, man. They want it in your opening hand because drawing it just sucks. Yeah, but then you just have it in your hand and then it sucks there, right?
Speak your piece.
My boy Piggy. My boy Piggy taking this guy to the market. I think we need to, right? This is gonna spiral out of control. Gotta play defense. Piggy over Brawl, man. Been doing things. Absolutely been doing things. Alright, 1 second, guys. He's still in the tank. That's good. Whoa. The punish. Oh, baby. All right. So we could put the hog in here. Donk donk. 2 charges left. We could hit here twice. Hit here. Go face with everything. Just delete the Fool's Bane. Push 9. I think keeping the 5-3 is better than 2 charges if this is gonna die anyway. Yeah, right. I think we just empty the Fool's Bane on this board. I was getting you out there, but no need. Maybe free kill with the hog. I was thinking about it, but it just puts it on 1 HP for swipe and hero power later and all that, so it's pretty good. Ogar. I just love doing that, man. So much fun.
What to do?
I don't need any of you.
Oh man, this card's so good. Alright. Could just add in. See what we get.
Spectacular.
He's impressed. With 3 6s in the hand, playing a 6 on curve is very tempting. We could also double 3 here. Double 3 makes a bit more sense. So I think we should do it. It's a bit slow. Next turn we probably end up jamming a 6. I think we do it. Double 3 just seems to make more sense. So this is obviously a better version of this. This doesn't really fit the curve better, so we're gonna pick this. This druid will never again let the 4-1. Yeah. The Pile Illusionist is kind of crazy with the Fool's Bane. You would play a 6? It feels better to play a 6, but I think playing a 6 is a little bit too... How do you say this? Like, you're a bit too relaxed. You're just like, just play on the curve. It's fine. It'll be okay. And then he suddenly gets a board, and then he does Power of the Wild, and you're like, fuck, right? So, I think playing the Stonehill to pop the shields, develop the Mountain Fire in the next turn, you know, play a 5 or a 2 maybe, maybe just jam a 6, maybe even Hero Power. Sure. We're okay with that buff. I think you pre-hit the Stonehill. Sure. Execute's a nice draw. We don't have to use it here, of course. That's a nice draw. I think we might end up freezing the 3-3 here, because I don't think we need the Ethan. And freezing the 3-3 means the 5-3. You know, we go bop, bop, freeze. And then turn 8, we'll see. Free to D2, you too, man. Thanks so much for the 6 months in a row. As always, very entertaining. Thank you. Do my best. Yeah, I like the freeze more than the other shit. Seer or Bob? I don't like Seer. Seer, pop pop. I think this is better. MCT, that would suck. Okay. I just love Mountain Fire now. I actually haven't really regretted not picking Gorhao. It's like, I think in the very first Warrior Mirror. What's he doing? So weird. I guess I just get the Ethan out now. It's kind of an awkward minion.
I see lunch now, dinner.
Sure.
This piggy's going to market.
I could keep it. So I just... Right? Do we just hit here? Because if he gets a plague for this, I don't care. I can trade it into a plague. Yeah, right? Like that.
This piggy's going to market.
NA Arena. It's EU, my friend. It's EU. Not that that matters. There's interesting plays on all the servers.
What to do?
Interesting plays. Maybe this is just warrior matchmaking.
I must safeguard the land.
Bet you're glad you didn't hero power that guy now, did you? Oh, fine cleaver. Molten Blade, so good. Alright. Kind of have to take that, right? It's too good.
Reporting for duty.
Don't really see a reason to kill that. Flying Cleaver in Warrior. OP. Stein Cleaver in Warrior. What were they thinking?
This will be grisly.
Sure.
Spectacular.
I'm thinking of Gastropod if that spawns from that thing. I'd have to sear and kill my dudes. So I think I actually hold the swing.
No!
It's not like it's a terrible trade. Close to Gastropod. Man, it's kind of bad for his deck. Seems like a good play, a good time for the Rot Phase. We can kind of do whatever from this point on, though. Battle. It's a lot of synergy in that deck. Sure. Oh, he didn't sack the 1/2. I guess he just wants to kill dudes. Exert it. No? Do you have Plague or... I guess he has Plague, right? He must have Plague. Plague or Deathwing, one of the two. So we keep Corrupted Seer, Execute. I'm guessing it's Plague, so I think I might get rid of a dude. It's either that or I'm being paranoid. These things are fairly decent into Plague still.
To battle.
Hey, it's the second scenarios.
To battle. To battle.
So we want to set up the lethal, right? 9, 10, 15. So I guess we just play one guy.
I have an axe to strike.
It's gotta be Plague though. Come on. If he doesn't Plague me here, I'm like seriously wondering why he did anything. Baited. Okay, I'm just 100% confused as to what he's doing. But I guess that's fine, right? It's okay to be confused, boys.
And his name is John Stamos!
Simler. Thank you, Sim. Dude, it's nearly 2 years. It's crazy. Thank you, Sim. Good to see you as always. Da da da. Da 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 da.
I wonder.
To battle.
Should just be dead next turn. We have Execute, so. Oh, wait, do we have lethal? We have lethal with the Seer, right? Or not? Did he have that all this time? He had that all this time, holy shit. He was waiting for a bigger Plague! Alright. Seer. Execute one. This into one. Face. GG. Seer, dunk, dunk. This is 5, right? 10, yeah, okay. Now we got him. Well played. He didn't want you to get Rot face value. Which is why he left the 1 and 2 alive, obviously. I'm not sure memory. It's weird. He's been doing weird things. Mage, okay. I like the Mountain Fire a lot versus Mage. It's just about surviving. I think trying to find N'Zoth for its mate or Spellstone. We actually haven't Spellstone in a while, yeah. Hey, here we go. Ha! This is the survival kit. We need Illusionist now and we're all good to go. In the light's name. Little heavy draw. Little on the heavy side.
Don't forget to tip the Torin.
Let's see. First mate, hit his guy. Next turn, Mountain Fire. Then Fool's Bane on 5. Find something to do on 4. And then coin the 5/5s. I think that's fine, right?
Do you need a blessing?
Sure. Totally fine. We might actually have to coin 5s. It's looking pretty good to coin 5s. Pre-hitting his guy gets punished pretty hard if he has a heal. Yeah. And not pre-hitting gets punished pretty hard if he doesn't have a heal. So it's like choose your poison there. Oh, the brave hit, man, that's great. That's so sick.
I have an
We're actually gonna get the 5/5s on 6. That's crazy. Is this your last run for today? No. I'm definitely doing at least one more run with Ali, but I'm feeling fairly good. I'll see how I feel after the run with Ali.
I'm not ready.
He's not pinging. Whoa. Wow. It's a lot of bopping. Face in here. 2 in here. Face for 4. He trades back. Getting the armor is nice. How are you Spirit Claws again? Face and this in here, this and face in there. So we get to keep a much better minion. I think I actually take my, I think I might keep my 4/1 alive. Like I think face in here always happens. If I go in here and go face and he blizzards me, don't care. I can sack this and I don't think I want to take the damage. It's scary to take the damage. We just win from here on if we play it safe, so I want to get my armor. I actually might delay the Spellstone for the armor smith, we'll see. See what he does. It's 6 life regardless, right? Not if you do it like this. He will go for the payment. 6 armor in. Now I feel much better. Now we can happily go for the 5/5s. We might even take the 4. Yeah, with this draw, I'm okay taking the 4. It's kind of sick. It's crazy how well that answers this, right? Could Blood Razor execute. Could not deal with it. Armor Smith, Hero Power, Smork him. Kind of like that line. He goes to 17. Next turn we technically have lethal.
Sharp gadgets and steel.
Develop the Blood Razor for Rotface. I kind of want to kill him, so I think we try this approach. Killing him is nice.
Well played.
Got him. Bam. I gotta say, the whole let's just survive thing is working out pretty okay.
Garrosh versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Victory or death!
More mage. There's a lot of mage out there. Crazy amount of mage. Need to survive their early aggression.
Fly, Polly!
Fry, Polly. Dude, what the fuck's going on? It's like people are going off. Keep Molten Blade is too slow. Well, we had this argument earlier. It's like, why do you want to keep it? I just don't think there's much upside to keeping it. We might actually start with Earthen Ring, because Mountain Fire has a higher chance of dealing with other things. Because it looks like whichever one we play now, the next one we just play next turn. I'd have to draw a 3-drop that I want to play next round for that not to be the case. I think this is fine. Well, we get a lot of spell stones offered right now. Go. So we led with the Earthen Ring so that we have 1 extra power. Are we in a position where we need to start pinging his face? We don't have the spellstone yet, nor do we have another weapon. I'm really not too worried about missing 1 phase damage. I think I might start hitting next turn though.
What now?
It's kind of early to tell. I mean, I love the new arena system, that's for sure. But it's early to tell whether I like the meta right now. I think so though. Yeah. I mean, I love the testing. I love that. Like, for instance, now this is like such a very specific type of warrior. Yeah.
I ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Nothing but a hound dog, eh?
What now?
Targar.
Talk about a nice suit.
Oh, he pre-traded. Pretty good piggy. Forces the ping, can't portal. Brass knuckles wouldn't be a terrible weapon for how slow the game is progressing, but I don't think that's correct. I think we just use that piggy power. And then make him ping. This piggy's going to market. It's a pretty expensive ping. Play the sword, play the stonehill. This is so vulnerable to portal. The problem with the sword is that it takes up the weapon slots for quite a while. But I think it's correct, seeing as we probably get him to portal the stonehill with that play.
My magic will
Tear you apart. And then we can buff the rot face. Maybe not even rot face next turn. Ooh. Tarlord next turn to bait the removal, then rot face, right? Although getting Tarlord buffed might be better than rot face, to be honest. Yeah, I think I picked Tarlord, but I think I play rot face next turn. Because I think this might just be better, because it's gonna be what, a 6-12? There's a portal. You can see how he's not really putting thought into his plays, he's just on autopilot. So playing the 5-5 would have been really bad for us. I'm going to rot face, and if he has the polymorph, that's fine. If he has the meteor, that's fine. Then the Tarlord lives, probably. Fireball's not enough, that's why I'm okay with it. I'm gonna do some stretching after this round, guys.
Your magic shall not sing.
Silence is a lot better on that than on Tarlord for us. That's also good. And Fireball it. It feels like he's just doing things, right? He's just like pew 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 pew, just clicking buttons. So it's fine with us. We have no problem with the opponent just clicking buttons. So play Bloodhoof, pre-hit, Fool's Bane, trade. That's not bad. Tarlord Hero Power is not bad either, but suffers a lot versus one hard removal. One hard removal means that, or like even a panda on this and silence is terrible. We take 12, so we're at 17. 17 with a 3/7 Bloodhoof Brave on the board, Tarlord in the hand, AoE at the go, and the freeze. I think we go for the safe play here and clean him up. Yep. How likely is a hard removal? Well, it's not even, we're not even talking about how likely is a hard removal. We're also talking about, is it a better play? And I think clearing his board and still having Tarlord in the hand is a better play. Taunts? Oh, okay. I would say that it feels like my opponent is baiting me into using my face and then me going way too low. Definitely not using my face. Kind of want a hero power, but I don't think it's that necessary. I think we play this to check for runes and then just freeze if it's mirror. Next turn we armor up with the fire. Okay, no freeze. I might just hero power altogether then. Because that really felt like he was baiting me into taking 5 phase. Kind of like the armor up. Now that's damage that we can take. It's fine.
Start running.
Good. Stabilizing. Like it. That was a pretty, we had a couple tough turns in a row there, right? Whether we had to go for the sword, whether we go for the tar, whether we clean it up. But it's looking pretty good now. Alright, he's no longer pinging our face. I don't mind taking the damage. Just playing this for tempo now. I don't like equipping the Reaper. Elemental for pressure? Well, it feels like I'm the control right now, so I think saving the freeze for a potential freeze last turn and just getting the tar out is acceptable. He did armor rolling. Still at 17. Even if that's Pyro, it's okay right now. Even if he gets Pyro, Fireball, Ping, we still get the armor out of range.
Terror absolute.
Seer Execute is a play. It's actually quite likely to be spell related, isn't it? The secret. Illusionist Hero Power, full face, is not terrible. We could use Illusionist face into his guy, and then face, and then it's quite likely we'd be okay.
I wonder.
If we push 6 now, he's at 12. We have 10. We're actually quite likely to kill him next turn, right? Play this, smack here. Even if he has Pyro for my guy, it's not too bad. I have 5. He trades here, I see here. 12, 9, 10. Yeah, it's actually fine. I like the pre-hit because it plays around him getting an AoE effect and us suddenly being in a lot of trouble. I could pre-equip this now to play around the RNG to not get lethal, but I think it's best not to.
What we do.
Trade and then ping the tar. See or execute means this dies. If he pings the illusionist, we'll just trade the illusionist. Not trading, okay. Trade off the 4-3. He goes to 10, 6, 9. Not quite lethal. Hit here. Execute, get blocked. Don't have lethal, right? Hit here, Rally Blade here. 9, 11, 1 off still. Oh, this is actually lethal, right? Face in, Seer. No. I'm stupid. It's fine, we do this. We try the lethal.
Behind you.
That's probably always game. Because even if he hits Blizzard, we're good. And this feels like Pyro, because he played the Geists, right? I wish he would just reveal the Pyro. No, not a Pyro blast. Ice block? Really? Okay. He had a 2 damage AoE. He also has 2 damage AoE. Which means that it'll deal 4 damage to the board, which means my minion dies.
versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
Huh.
Victory or death.
I think you keep the Armorer just to play around the 3-2 to protect your Mountain Fire. Hey Zerubi. Oh, no worries, man. Thank you. Thanks so much for the 2 months. Learning a ton for the Warrior stream. Oh, curving. I hope you're learning how to curve like this, because that's very important. I'll be sitting down in just a moment, by the way, guys. For people who don't know what's going on, I'm just stretching. I have pretty bad wrists, but they're getting better. But even when playing Hearthstone, I do need to do some occasional stretches. But if I respect that, I can keep playing. So it's all good. It'd be silly not to. It's maybe a good reminder for yourselves. If you're playing non-stop, it's always a good idea to do a little stretching. Marantana, thank you for subbing. Welcome, Marantana. Enjoy your emotes. And thanks for supporting the stream. Alright, I'm seeing some comments, guys. I'm going to try to scroll up and catch them all. This side, it's a little harder to stretch and catch everything there. Thank you for that sub. I'll be looking in just a moment.
Almost out of time.
Mockingbird. Thank you. You too, welcome. It's pretty good. When I started following you, I didn't consider you a pro player. I just enjoyed the whole idea of you tutoring people, and now see it was completely wrong. Thank you, Lord Beef Jerky. I mean, technically, well, am I technically a pro? Because I guess I do earn a living playing Hearthstone, right? Maybe I am technically a pro. I think to be technically a pro, you need to like earn your living from tournaments or so, right? Maybe not. Who cares? Is that what they call semantics? Am I using the word right?
What now?
Let's get in there, boys.
I have
We good again. I just stretched, I went to the fridge. It's a new meta. It's a very, very, very new meta. Sea Fire. Sometimes there are some very counterintuitive ideas that work, and then you need to figure that out. Like for instance, now I drafted a warrior that is pretty much only geared up to survive. That's the only thing it does. That and then spellstone you in the face. Speaking of which, excuse me.
Start running.
That's a pretty good mist. I guess that makes sense, J. Adams. Appreciate that. Don't be a Kodo. Tiger, okay. Discover me a weapon, go.
Out of my jungle.
That's a good play for next turn. Let's get that armor. This might be a tough matchup. I haven't seen a lot of warlocks. Excuse me. I would if I knew how. Dirtbiker. When it comes to a lot of things of Shady, why don't you do this? Shady, why don't you do that? A lot of the answers are, I don't know how. So we got 2-3 more turns for Void Lord. Can I burn this execute and heal up and just go face? Because I feel like we're running out of time and I don't think we can do our usual, you know, our usual spiel against this guy. I feel like this is just gonna get nethered or so, and it's not even upgraded yet, right? So I think we need to go in. The warrior run with Backert went 5, the bottom man.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
That's a pretty good steal for him. I guess the only worst one was the Armor Smith, right? Feels bad, man. That's one of the only things I really hate about the new arena is that you get more mind control text. That's really, really dumb. Oh.
Well played.
I guess he just wins the game, boys!
Well played.
All enabled because of this little shitter, right? Why weren't you on the board? Back to 28, no problem. I feel like he has hard removal, but I also think we can't really give a shit right now, you know? Feels bad, man. How can somebody unban Boomhammer08? Sorry, man. The bot picks up battle.net as a link.
Put this apple on your head.
It's sad to see the run ended at the hands of an MCT. Really hate that card.
Hide the polar bear.
I thought it would have gone higher with the Lich King and the Spellstones. Well, I think we... Well, first of all, we misplayed. Second of all... Okay, we might have a chance. Question mark? He's a bit too happy to play this. You're on 28! You cheater! Whatever. What was I explaining? I think like the run with Wackert was really, really good to give me an idea of what to play. He's at 9 wins with Bottled Madness. That's kind of crazy. You gotta be kidding me. I think I trade. It's kind of a sad trade. But I don't want him to Shadow Flame or some crap top deck. It's just a sad trade. Oh, come on. How has Rotface performed so far this run? It's been okay. It hasn't been like insane, but it's been okay. Like it's just been a thing we've played. Well, I'm glad we traded. No. You think you can take the damage, sir? We need some of them weapons, boys. Hey, how you doing? MCT may just win this game. It has probably already won this game. That's why I said that's the only thing. Like, overall, I'm really positive about the new arena. I think the drafting changes are super, super fun. He's like, he can't discard my cards if I discard them for him. Ah. I love it. I love it. I love this guy. He's amazing. Just love him. Alright. We need the Spellstone to do more. Trades. Do I even want to kill this? Trade. He's gonna hit first, and so he doesn't have to discard. So I'm gonna have a 2 health hog. He's gonna have the taunt in the way. Okay, so what happens if I don't trade? He uses the 3/4 in there. 3. Yeah, that's terrible. We have to trade. Okay, it's just sad. Like this hit always happens. What happens if we kill the 0/5 now? Then he free kills. That's bad. It's just sad. Oh, I guess. I was like, why didn't you play your card? But what was that? He could have tapped first there. Funny enough. Alright, so this is a pretty crucial turn. Can we afford to hold it? If I draw Molten Blades, I'm not doing anything for yet another turn. But I'm not doing anything. Well, maybe I just cleave and no. That's terrible. It's just not the way to win, right, with the Spellstone here. 10 cards left. He's gonna go down to 8 cards with the tap. I feel like we need to hold. I need to hit Fool's Bane, right? We're really unlikely to win anyway. Oh wow, he can't add any pressure on top. Okay. So if I play the blade now, I get 2 5/5s next turn, but he can't add more minions. So I think we take it even slower, right? Yeah, keep tapping. 7 cards left. Oh, Corrupted Seer might act. Oh, whoa. So we Vine Cleaver Hero Power this turn. We don't swing. Next turn, we play Corrupted Seer. Cleave, get through. What if I Seer this turn? I Seer this turn. I Cleave, I can't use the weapon, it's not good enough. So we equip it, but we don't do anything. We don't kill this because he can play more minions in. We like his board being full with just 1/1s. He can't even play an ooze if he's got it, that's kind of funny. We're still not below 30, that's amazing. Alright, so now we Seer. And then we Cleave and hit his guy. And then we Hero Power. Let's go. 5 cards left. That hurts. Okay, so we hit, we Fool's Bane, we hit again, we ooze, we Hero Power. Next turn we get 3 5/5s. And he's probably gonna AoE our board. I'm wondering if I take the damage again. I might, just to keep it 2-1. Like, keeping Vine Cleaver is cool, but killing it this round is better. So I'm always doing this, I'm always doing this, I'm always doing this. Yeah, we take it, right? Just to make it more likely he AoEs now. If you have an Abyssal, then, you know, that's just how it is. Gee, what should I draw this turn? Should I draw an Abyssal? Maybe I should draw an Abyssal. An Abyssal's pretty good here. I still have 2 Illusionists. I don't think I swing. Three cards left in deck. Holding the Spellstone, it's kind of... I'm dead? You have Doom. How do you not trade that? That's crazy. Trade our guys. Freeze, go face. He's dead next turn if he doesn't have anything. There's still 2 Illusionists I don't want to trash the weapon. How do you not trade there? Holy shit. I guess you have 3 cards left and you're like... scared? Pretty big question, do we kill this? I think we actually do. I armored up a bit too soon. But I think we kill it because of Hellfire type effects and feeding time. Yeah. I have 2 illusionists, but I can't get too greedy. In what world do you provide me with lethal? Not very many worlds, right? You're just the default starter, and then you can do things.
This only works on the simple-minded.
I'm almost out of cards. What we do?
So if we trade there, we can clear the board. Do we set up lethal? 8. Lethal if he taps, but he's not going to. I'm gonna armor first because I don't care about armor or not. I have to trade the 4-1, right? So I'm at 6 with stuff on the board. If you go face, you set up lethal, but you can trade the 1-1. Oh, actually, it's lethal with fatigue anyway, okay. I didn't realize it was lethal with fatigue. Okay. Oh my god, we won this game. We fought so hard, man. Holy shit, damn. This feels good, you know? Like making all those decisions, making the right calls. Damn, what an epic game. Alright. That is one epic game for the 10 wins. Damn. Alright, see you, beef jerky. MacDuck. It's not the same guy, is it? No. Warrior Arena. Play your last pathetic cards. Damn, that was crazy. Ooh. Okay with Armor Smith. We didn't really draft 2s.
Job's done.
Job's done. It's a nice drop. Surely this guy has 2 Ball of Madness. It's kind of an annoying corruption, but I guess it's fine. It's like we traded with his turn. And we get 1 sweet face each. Don't really want to stone on next turn. Let's see if we can find an alternative. So if he has a spell stone, oh, stone is suddenly pretty good. So if he has a spell stone, it's at +1 right now. I think this might go face instead of trading here. We have a turn 5 play, although we could stag instead. Turn 6 could be Stegodon plus Execute. It's kind of hard to plan with Molten Blade in the hand. I think I like the Stag more than the Lord of the Arena to begin with, just for the 6 health. It's kind of hard to deal with. If I trade here and he kills it, I do get the armor. If he has a Scorpion and then trades here, this gets to stay alive. I think I like the phase damage, but it's kind of close. It's better against Coin Dreadlord, that's for sure. RB36, thank you for subbing, man. Welcome. Much appreciated that you use your Twitch Prime here. Enjoy your emotes. Karakazam. Is he double trading? No, he's just pre-bumping. Ooh, how good is Shadowblade here? Wow, with all the armor gain, that's kind of nuts. That's kind of a turn we have to take, right? So we do this, we do this. We go here, we go here, we go here. If he has the Dreadlord, we're kind of screwed. Actually, no, I have 2. I have 2 and 3. The Dreadlord is fine. Pretty good. So no Dreadlord in the hand, no coil. And we're at 34. And he trades. Wow, that's interesting. Lord of the Arena would have been okay here. But I didn't expect to get this good of a hand.
I see lights now. Dinner.
Would Shadowblade plus Fool's Bane's combo in the same turn work? What does Shadowblade read? If it's this turn, then it should work, yeah. 3 and a 4, better than a 5 and a hero power. 44, oh my god, you're right. I'm not used to being this high. Fake Nation. Alright. It could be the Spellstone and he's having second thoughts. I think this signals that the card he just pointed is Spellstone and he wants to upgrade it to 7. Which means we might hold this back until the Spellstone's been used. I'm pretty sure he's gonna heal for 7 next turn. Sympathy hand job. Thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate that. So we know this is happening, unless I double trade here, but that opens up this, so that's not good. I'm fairly certain he's going to Spellstone us for 7, so I don't want to give him the Venture Co. I think it was somewhere here, the Spellstone. He might have a Nether, right? Then he'll do that. Ooh, wow, that's very good for us. That's 1 off, right? Well, we're doing that. I'll play it now. I don't think Spellstone's enough, right? Or maybe... Alright, well, let's do this. We're definitely hitting him in the face.
Look behind you.
So Spellstone puts him to 8 right now. He's at 8. He hits here, he AoEs us. This dies. The board is empty. He goes to 8, he Hellfires, he goes to 5. Yeti's he's not lethal then. So I think I do this. Let him Spellstone the Yeti. Or I guess he Spellstones the 2'6". Trades the Yeti. Yeah. This Crushing Hand didn't overload us. Yeah, that was a pretty good execute. Okay, I guess it wasn't Spellstone, because you'd always Spellstone there. I found... Evasion's not enough, right?
You win this time. Well played.
Nice. Let's go, boys. For those of you who missed the drafts, our very first pick, we picked Mountain Fire Armor over Gorehowl. I'm not sure whether that's right, but I wanted to experiment with a warrior who just focuses on staying alive, because all my losses with warrior was from getting rushed down, not running out of cards. So, pretty good. Play Diggy? I'm actually gonna lay off Diggy for a little bit. Seeing as we have a lot of new people, they're not like accustomed to the ritual. I don't wanna make it too hardcore, but get the Shady Diggies in the chat for sure, definitely. Thank you, Daniel. This was a testing warrior run. Yeah, we're gonna be playing a lot. We're gonna be playing a lot. Teach them the ritual. We'll let people ease into it, right? Okay. Staying alive? That'd actually be pretty funny. Do you think Warrior is viable again? Warrior is definitely viable. It's now a matter of deciding where... Alright, we'll play a little Diggy. Because I feel a little weird not digging. Let's play one loop. I gotta say, I do feel a little weird not digging, but I'm not gonna play it the entire time. Can you give me some heavy metal then? We could have a really, really nice heal. If he doesn't hero power here, the Earthen Ring is gonna destroy him. If he hero powers, then we get the Mount of Fire with initiative. If he plays a Gastropod, oh fuck. Alright. I need Nazot's first mate, I think. Nope. Feel bad, man. It's kind of a sad trait, but we do what we must. Nasty. It wasn't good enough for him, the fact that the 3-1 got to kill it. Molten Blade, it's a decent pickup. We could actually go for Ooze Molten Blade ping to set up the Spellstone. Should probably do that, shouldn't we? The Corrosive Sludge just gets traded into without him having to hero power. That's actually a pretty difficult decision here. So it's either Sludge and play it real slow, or it's Molten Blade for the ping. It's actually quite tough. Not sure if I can afford to slow play versus this guy. Oh, that sucks. This telegraphs the presence of a Spellstone in my hand, though. Getting the 2 5/5s on turn 7 hopefully is enough to make up for this loss of value.
My favorite.
Sludge. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough call, right? Okay. So he uses the Spellstone instead. So we get Etten and then 2 5/5s behind it. It's a pretty good Etten right now. It's not ideal, but it's not terrible either. Can you tell me the tier list of the classes? Not right now, but I can tell you HS Replay, and HS Replay can tell you the stats. So you can click the link in the chat and have a look at the how they're ranked right now. I haven't played nearly enough to rank them properly. Not Poisonous or Doomsayer. Yeah, Doomsayer be pretty bad as well, because the 410 trades pretty well. What? Sure.
It's placed.
Come on! Come on!
For no one.
Oh man. Come on. Alright. Are we gonna need to Bloodhoof Brave and heal or not? Alright, so if we jam the 5/5s, where do we trade to make it awkward? If we jam the 5/5s and we hit the 2, it's kind of awkward regardless. We could hit the 5/3 heal and Bloodhoof Brave. What does that do? That gives us a 4 health guy, a Brave, which can be traded into it's the 3, the 2, and the hero power. I don't know. I don't love the Spellstone here. Plus we have the option of hitting another weapon. Getting the heal out is pretty nice. Yeah. Execute, trade, and earth. Not sure if I can execute here. No, I don't think I can execute here. I think we need to execute a big boy. Need to execute that Lich King over there. Rope every turn, he might give up. It's a good plan. Looks like it's... Oh, okay. You might have Mark here, if you picked that and played it now. He was thinking about using the far left card. If he has a Mark, he plays it, so he doesn't have Mark. Okay. Obviously, that's a decent hog. But the taunt isn't going anywhere. I think here it's Spellstone. Hit the 1/4 next turn hog. Okay, so if we hog here, next turn I can Spellstone execute. Trade. It's a pretty difficult decision again. Spellstone, kill the 1/4, what happens? We've got 5 power here. Yeah, Spellstone's better. This is the turn where we might overpower him.
Start running.
Start running. What's it is like almost getting your first wolf? So close, man. So emotional. Worked so hard for this. Hate it when they do that. He might be able to kill it off on his own. If not, we can keep it to clear the board. I'm kind of thinking just jam 10 face. Hero power, don't do anything. See if you can kill it. What about that? Because you can play cards here. You can do the trades for him. Or you can just say, good luck killing it off. Right? Just making sure I don't miss anything, right? Trade. Play Rot Face on an empty board. I don't think that's great either. $20 face? How am I getting 20 face? Hog Rider, trade, execute. That's pretty all in, right? There we go. Okay. I'm glad we didn't go 20 face chat. That would have been pretty bad. Not the boogie monster. It's actually pretty good here. Oh, Nizat's first made. You are so on time. Alright. So, bum, bum, bum. Can't let the boogie monster go off now, can we, chat?
Fly, Polly.
Alright. Let's go. He missed 3 face. Oh, I guess he didn't attack. Yeah, he didn't swing with the thing. Well, is that a panda? No, fisherman. And then a swipe? Yeah. Well, this rot face could be really good. Alright, rot face. Don't die in one hit. Let's go. Let's make some legendaries, boys. Triple patches? Wow, that's evil. I was thinking more like Lich King. Maybe... What else? What else? Maybe a Deathwing. The Zocus. You know, all of the power legendaries, really. Alright, so he gets rid of it at a decent cost, but it's not too bad. Definitely going to the market. Not sure which 4 is better.
Serve.
Taunting him off is kind of okay, but I think I want the power right now. And I think I can actually go face. This piggy's going to market. Alright, so he's making a trade for me, which means we just got extra damage on his face, which is nice. Oh wow. Combos! Combo breakers! Alright. Gotta kill one. Playing both. I think we pre-hit. So that we can go face with it next turn. This game's been pretty fun. Really, really big decision on the Molten Blade turn. I'm still wondering whether that was correct or not.
You gotta be kidding me!
Donk. Just clear for now. Yeah, I don't want to take more damage on this thing, right? Player on MCT? Yeah, I'm definitely going in. I was just trying to figure out if there was a benefit to going 2-3 here. Alright, 1 Arcanite Reaper. Let's go.
Nature will rise against you.
Nature will rise against me. I don't think he gets there with MCT, right? It's still here, so I think we go face. Are we getting it, boys? We getting that 12-in warrior? UI is not enough. That's crazy.
Well played. I concede.
Wow. And that all comes from just experimenting and testing shit, guys. Woo! Feels good. Feels good, man. Oh, baby. Let's pay out the yes boys, shall we? Nice. I like this guy, Golden. This I don't really play too much, but this is a really nice Golden to get. Alright guys, if you enjoyed that, please hit the follow button. I'm not done streaming yet, but it's 100% free and it does support me a ton, so it'd be much appreciated. I'll be streaming Arena all week, figuring out the meta. We'll probably be tinkering with this kind of warrior, see if we can...